Hello YouTube community, Tawny Janae here with you for 30 minutes. It's gonna be a spicy, yummy yoga sculpt. It's 30 minutes long. You don't need any equipment, which is absolutely gorgeous. I am so excited to sculpt and yoga with you. Let's go. To start the yoga way with the breath, you're gonna widen your knees, bring the big toes to touch behind you and start in child's pose. But before you rush all the way in there, tend to the fingertips, shift the hips back and just start to roll your hips here, shifting one hip forward and one hip down. The timer starts now for the 30 minutes. So you're rolling the right hip forward and then the left, taking turns. It's a nice, yummy, juicy, primalish movement. If you'd like to lower yourself to your forearms, do that. We're just lubricating the hips. It's really beautiful that you get to massage your own hip socket with your own femur bones. Pretty remarkable. Start to shift side to side even more, seeing just how much range of motion you can get. And then settle. Bring that motion to a close. You can offer your chin to the mat, forehead to the mat, hands out as far in front of you, or you can take a bind behind the back. I'm going to stay up so you can hear me. But if the forehead's on the mat, maybe take another few sways. You'll see that allows for the forehead to get a nice little massage, the front of the skull, which is super yummy. Start to arrive into your body. Settle any movements. And start to breathe deeper. In yoga, we breathe really deeply because we want to increase the life force energy in our bodies. The pranayama means life force and extending the breath. So that's what we're going to do here. You can close the eyes, seal the lips, and breathe slowly in and out through your nose. And in order to get a giant, bodacious, juicy inhale, you must first get a really deep exhale. So you have a fresh container to fill. Taking 5 deep breaths. Seeing how much you can stretch and lengthen the breath. 4 more cycles. Breathing out in and out slowly through the nose, seeing if you can get every cycle a little longer and maybe pause for a cause in between cycles of breath. Yes. Good. Just another breath like this. Settle in, arrive here. Lord knows what it took to get you onto the mat today, but I'm so happy to have you here practicing with me. Breathe in fully, deeply, completely. And exhale totally. On the next in-breath, gaze forward in between your thumbs towards the Alo Yoga logo, and then carry yourself into a tabletop position. You may need to situate the knees just slightly closer to one another. From here, as we inhale, we drop the hips and take a baby upward facing dog with the knees down. How yummy. And as you exhale, send your hips back into a modified child's pose, knees a little closer. Just like that. Move with your breath. Let your breath initiate the movement so that as the inhale begins, hips come forward and down, shoulders roll back, chin reaches up. Exhale, hips to heels, baby, child's pose. 4 more. Breathe in, carry yourself forward. Use your core, squeeze. Exhale, carry your hips back. Try to get your hip points to kiss your heels. If you can't, no worries. Maybe a few more years of practice and you'll get your hips there. Good. 2 more. Breathe in and out. Exhale, hips back. This is a very exaggerated cat-cow, which I absolutely love. Breathe in. Come forward. Exhale, hips back. Same, but different. Come forward into a plank position on the knees. Take a cute little push-up and shift back into child's pose. We're warming up, ladies and gentlemen. Shift forward. Exhale. Inhaling back. Exhale to come forward and down. Inhale to come back. 3 more. Hello, tricep push-up. Last 2, keeping the shoulders away from the ears if possible. Creating space for the neck. Last 1. Continuing with the arms. If you've been practicing with me on Ala moves, you know that I love my teeny tiny 2-inch tawny push-ups. So on the knees, take this tricep push-up that you normally do and cut the range of motion over half, more than halfway. So little tiny push-ups. Good, you can extend the right leg up if you'd like, tuck the left toes, get a little bit more. Teeny tiny 2-inch push-ups for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower right leg, shift it out, tuck the right toes and extend the left leg. Just a challenge of balance. See if you can keep your shoulders and hips square. Some more teeny tinies for 5. Yes, for 4. Pull the core in for 3, 2, and 1. It's amazing how teeny tiny movements do a lot. Now you get to take the hands wide, almost as wide, maybe even possibly wider than the mat. Same, but different. Shift your hips forward into this modified plank position. Give me the teeny tinies. Start here, go halfway down, halfway up. It's not a full range of motion, but I want you to press your heart up at the top. Yes. Good for 5, for 4, yum for 3, beautiful 2, and 1. Set the hips back into child's pose. Oh yeah, you can wiggle around just a little bit if that feels juicy and good. Find your child's pose position. Spread your hands all sorts of wide. Grip the earth with your fingertips. Tuck the toes and send your hips up and back. Downward facing dog, the first down dog of the practice. Feel free to wiggle the feet with the heels down, or take both heels up and wiggle. Maybe twist your hips side to side. Make movements that feel good. Your body, your practice. Good for 4 rounds of breath. On the 3rd, start to settle. If you need to bend the knees, take that option so you can get a lot of length in the spine. Offer your chest towards your own ankle joints and press slowly through the pointer finger and thumbs, yes, to create that active medial line. If the spine can stay straight, groovy, you may straighten the legs, rooting the heels down towards the earth. For 2 and 1. Just like in child's pose, we get to sway forward and back with the hips. So as you breathe in, gaze forward, keep the spine long, come into a high plank. Yes, there she is. As you exhale, the hips go high to the sky. Breathe in, takes you forward. Breath out, takes you back. For 4, gaze forward and back at your ankles. For 3, get your shoulders over your fingers. Yes. Beautiful. Last 2. Saying hello to the core. And 1. Hold here. Pause for a cause. Shift forward and back just a few times. Try her on. See how she feels. Glorious. For 3, 2, and 1. Knees to the mat. If you know me, you know I love a good wrist push-up. So let's get our wrists active involved here. Have your wrists right underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes for a little support. Press into the pointer finger knuckle and lift the base of your wrists. Yes, I said it. Slowly lower down. Inhale, lift and really press into the pointer finger knuckle. That medial line of the hand has a real joint. The pinky side edge, not so much. So it's much safer to put pressure on the inside edge of the hand, the medial line. Good. Lift and slowly lower for 5. Lift fast, slowly lower, resist gravity on the way down. Fun fact, if you shift forward, you're gonna put more weight into the hands, it's harder. If you shift back, you take some weight off. Good, 2. Last 1. Now give me 5, super fast. 5, yes, 4, squeeze 3, 2, and 1. Good, sit onto the hips, or the heels, my bad, and then get a little wrist stretch. So interlace your hands. And then give me some wrist rolls. So as we're sitting on our heels, it's also giving you a toe sit, which means we're stretching the bottom of our feet, which is really beautiful. The feet do a lot of work for us, so we get to love on them. Good. Take the circles a different way. Nice. For 3, for 2, 1. Release the hands. Take the hands back to the mat. Find yourself in a high plank position. Pull your core in. Shift your heels over your toes. Press, press, press. Inhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Sweep the right leg high to the sky. Open your hips. See how she's doing. Make some wiggles right and left. Yes. for 2. And when ready to kick it up, exhale, knee to nose. And then windshield wiper for 2, swinging knee right and left, right and left. Back to 3-legged dog. There she is. Open the hip, sway side to side for 2. And 1, good. Exhale, knee to nose. One screen wiper, right and left, right and left. Shoot it back, down dog. Last one, exhale, knee to nose. Try to kiss your knee, love your knee, and sway the knee right and left, right and left. Cute. Place right foot in between your thumbs. Tent the fingertips to make space for you to bend the knee generously. On the inhale, fly your hands back behind you. Pouring weight into the right heel. Glorious. Stay here. Tuck the chin and reach the head back slightly so the head is in a beautiful line with the rest of your body. For 3. Yes, for 2. And 1, same but different. I want you to reach the hands all the way forward. Maybe come onto the top of the back foot. Give me some knee drives in the left side. Right here, just like this. This is option number 1. Drive the knee in, we're involving the core. Or you can keep the back leg lifted. So you're extending the leg, flying the foot back behind you. You have options. Just for 4. Just for 3. Smile the face for 2. And 1. Nice. Hold your long line, your Skandasana. Try to close the hips, flex the back foot behind you. Lift the heart just a little. Fight for your balance. There she is. Exhale, forward fold and cross the left foot behind the right for a cross-legged forward fold. Yum. Sway the hips side to side. We work the muscles and then we stretch the muscles. It's a beautiful balance and a beautiful practice. Good. Unwind the legs, coming into a normal forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulders back, neck long. Exhale, fold, hug yourself, get close to yourself, get a long spine. Inhale, rise to standing with the strength of your legs, gaze up, chin up. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Glorious. Bring the big toes to touch and then leave a small corridor of space in between the heels. Exhale, come into Utkatasana chair, sweep the earth. Hands super high. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your knees together, finding this delicious inner thigh engagement. Option to stay here or to layer by lifting the heels as high as they will go. Everyone, whether you're on your heels or not, little teeny tiny 2-inch pulses. Good. For 5. Can you get a little lower? For 4. Find a drishti, a gaze, a point of focus that helps the balance. For 3, 2, and 1. Fold all the way down and in. Yum. Hello, hamstrings. Inhale takes you halfway up. Exhale, fold, get close to yourself. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Back up, gaze up, chin up. Re-dive forward, swan dive. Maybe even trace the back of the legs. Make it sexy, make it cute. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or jump back. Chaturanga, this is your first vinyasa. Elbows in, you can take it on the knees. Inhale, upward facing. Press into all 10 toes. Exhale, hips up and back. Down dog. Sway, pedal if you need. Side to side. You're here for 3 breaths. So take the down dog as you need, whether it's bent, whether it's involving a lot of mobility and motion, or total stillness. Another cycle. Glorious. Shift the weight into the right leg this time. Sweep left leg all sorts of high to the sky. Hello, hips. See if you can sway that straight leg right and left. It also activates the outer glute, challenges the balance, engages the booty while stretching the hips. Good. 2. And 1. Exhale, knee to nose. Maybe even give it a kiss. Love you, knee. Thanks for all the support. And then windscreen wiper, side to side, right and left twice. Last 1. Shoot it back, 3-legged dog. There she is. Open it up. Sway the leg right and left. Just twice. Opening and engaging the hip. Exhale, knee to nose. Maybe even give it a kiss. Love you. Windscreen wiper, right, left. Keep your knees so high. Yes. shoot her back. Good. Last one, exhale, knee to nose. Shift right and left, because yes, how high can you get that knee, honey? Good. And then extend the left leg, plant your left toes in between your thumbs, tense your fingertips, drop the hips. Inhale, fly the arms back behind you. Yes, leaning lunge. I love this because it targets the booty rather than the quads. Love the quads, but I'm a booty girl today, honey. Good, stay here. See if you can traction your feet together. Notice how you're almost doing a hamstring curl in the left leg, and maybe even bend a little deeper. Inhale, fly the arms and ahead. Exhale, start to drag the left foot in, the right foot part in, and knee drive. You can stay here, resetting every single time, tapping the right toes behind you. Or you get to try on a little balance test. Extend the arms fully, the leg back, flying the whole time. Good. For 4, yes. For 3, we stay. Last 2, use your core to move. 1, re-extend, perhaps fly the arms back behind you. Close your hips, find more of a Skandasana. Perhaps even flexing the right toes and ankle joint, yes. Roll shoulders back, breathe in, get a little bit of length. And exhale, forward fold, hands to mat, cross your right knee back behind you and sway side to side. Yum. I love a cross-legged forward fold. It gets into different hamstrings. You have about 3.5 back there. And so when you change the pitch of the stretch a little bit, you get to say hello to new muscles. Good. For 3. Yum. For 2. And 1, uncross the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Roll the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Get close to yourself. Inhale, rise all the way to standing. Gaze up, chin up, hands up. Exhale, pull your hands into your heart. Again, situate your feet to where the toes touch and the heels have a little bit of space. Yes? Come into chair. So Utkatasana, you sweep the floor to get all sorts of depth, and then reach the arms up, engaging the back body. Stay here. Squeeze knees together. Beautiful option. Layer, come off of the heels onto the toes. Squeeze the inner heels together, knees together. And breathe. See if you can take teeny, tiny 2-inch pulses with me just for 5. Yes, smile the face for 4. Beautiful for 3, 2. And on heels, drive down, fold forward, yes. Yum. Shake the head, yes or no. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, get close to yourself. Take that again. Inhale, lifts you halfway up, just like this. Exhale, folds deeply. Last one, ignite the back body, engaging the posterior chain, slight tuck of the chin to keep the spine long. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Pedal the feet. Catch your breath. Take 3 cycles of breath here. How much can you try to do a wrist push-up in your downward facing dog? Yes. Ain't that something new? Can you squeeze the elbows slightly toward one another? Pull your core in while simultaneously drawing your nipple line closer to your ankles, broadening across the chest. Yum. Good. On the next inhale, gaze in between your thumbs, bend the knees generously, and keep bending the knees over and over. So you're kind of doing these preparatory pouncing squats. So if you want to play with me, you totally can. You can start to try to hop forward to the top of the mat quietly. If it wasn't quietly, if it was clunky, it's okay. We all got to start somewhere. You can shoot the legs back and try again. If you're not into hopping, pouncing, jumping, no worries. Keep taking those squats, get some serious blood flow into the thighs. Last try. Meet at the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Delicious, exhale, fold. Yum, inhale, rise. Get tall, hands overhead. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Step open with the right foot. Yes, so now we're in a wide-legged forward fold. So you might need to step somewhere where you can still face the camera. Oh, hey, Kara, you look good. We're coming into a goddess squat. So what does that mean? Toes are out, heels are in. It's also known in the fitness community as a horse squat. So settle in, get low, trace the side bodies. Start with a stretch. As you inhale, get tall, holding the knees still. And as you exhale, offer the right shoulder down, twisting open to the left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, slide the hands down the knees, offer left shoulder down, open twist. So good on the QL, the quadratus lumborum. Oh my goodness, the low back feels good. Inhale through center. Exhale, right shoulder down. Inhale up. Exhale left. Good. We get to stay here. Release the hands, bring them to heart center and Anjali Mudra. Why not? It is yoga too, after all. Sink a little lower and start to pulse. Now, as you pulse, think about your booty. It's a mind-booty connection. I want you to think about rotating your hips down and in. Teachers hate to say it, but I want you to do a pelvic tilt, a little tuck the pelvis. Yes, that's the idea. You'll notice when you do that, it engages your glutes more. You can almost take the knees wider and back behind you. Yes, there she is. Good for 4, 3, 2, get low. 1, now alternate lifting the right heel and then the left. Easy peasy. Yeah. I know, it's not. It's a little bit of balance, a little bit of coordination. See just how high you can get in your releve, in the heel lift on either side, while simultaneously dropping the pelvis to the floor. For 4, this is it. For 3, delicious. Last 2. And 1, straighten the legs, drop the heels down. You're welcome. Slightly bring the heels wider without making the toes fully in line with the outside edges of the mat. Feet are at like a 45-degree yes. Inhale, widen the arms. Exhale, hinge forward halfway. There she is, booty back. Stay here. On your exhales, bend one knee. I'm bending my right. Knees going to the right, all sorts of wide. As you inhale, hands together, leg straightens. Other side, hinge forward, widen the arms, widen the knee. Inhale through center. So it's a Skandasana, a flying Skandasana, hunting after strength rather than flexibility like we normally do in yoga, yes. Good, exhale to lower. Inhale, lift. Pick up the pace. For 4. Yes. For 3, how low can you go? Last 2, pick up the toes. You don't need them to balance. Yeah. Last cycle here, pause, hold the left side. Staying here, sit a little lower. We're going for time under tension here, widening the arms, keeping them wide. Taking the knee out a little wider and twist open to the left. Right hand drops to the inner ankle and reset. Still hinging forward. Open up to the left, reset. That's 2. Open up, keep the left knee wide, reset, twist, open. Glorious. Last 2 here, open and twist. Time under tension, hello left booty and outer hip. 1, hold and stay, pulse towards your left inner ankle for 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Straighten both of your legs. Give your booty a pat on the butt. You earned it. And we get to do the other side. Catch your breath. Breathe in and up. Exhale. Settle into the right side Skandasana. Take the knee wide. The inner thigh wants to take charge and steer the knee inward. Take her out. Turn the booty on. Make that mind-booty connection. Arms are wide. As you exhale, we twist. Left arm down. This time, right arm up. Inhale, reset. Inhale, reset, twist. Inhale, reset. Are the toes still lifted? If not, lift them. Yes. Good. For 3. Glorious. Stay low in the chest, booty back, spine super tall. For 2. Yum. Last 1. Stay, hold, pulse. Left fingertips towards right ankle. For 4. Glorious. 3. Yes, 2. And 1, slowly open up. Slide back into your goddess squat because why not? Shift side to side. Yum. A little stretch here is really nice. Now, we get to do my favorite little goddess 90-90 squat sequence before we get you back to the floor and engage your core. You ready to party? Back into your goddess squat. We're not here long. Pivot your right knee, so it's a 90 lunge, and add a lean. So again, we're in the booty, just like that. Open up back to goddess, pivoting on the back toes. So your toes are rotating, you're spinning on the ball of the foot, keeping a glorious lean forward to engage that booty, girl. Yes, there she is. See if you can gently, mindfully tap each knee to the mat. For 4. Yes. For 3. Yum, we stay for 2. And last 1. Open up, goddess. Stay here, hold here. Bring the arms out wide. It's just a little sensation. Don't let it hijack your emotions. We're gonna stay, we're strong. Get a little bit lower. Start to circle the arms. Really teeny tiny, beautiful, strong circles. Even the fingertips are active and fanning and engaging, yes. Going one direction. Testing your balance. Really fast, tight circles. Good, other way. We're flying. We worked the arms in the beginning, but let's give them some serious love now. Good. As you're circling, think about engaging your core. Good. Bring that motion to a close and just go up and down. As you up and down with the arms, can you simultaneously heel toe the feet to where you come to a chair pose? Oh yeah, mind-body connection. Stay here. Fan the arms down. Little pulses down. And little pulses down with the hips. Good. For 4. Yes. For 3. Nice. For 2. And 1. Option to stay here in your chair, but I just want you to rotate hands up and forward and then around and back. So your thumbs, you're bringing the palms to face up and front, rotating thumbs down, palms up and back. Rotating the shoulders. So we're finding mobility and strength in the shoulder joint. Holding in the chair, because why not? Get a little lower, sit a little higher, do what feels comfortable for you. We're focusing on the arms. Can you roll the shoulders down and back just a smidge? Can you find more rotation? How much straighter can you get your arms? Yes, there she is for 4. We stay. For 3, we build. Last 2 and 1. Get you out of the legs, keep the arms up. We go forward, up, down, and wide. Forward, up, down, and wide. If you want to continue to squat, stay with me, baby. We're focusing on the arms just for another minute. As the arms go up, we're finding range of motion in the shoulder girdle. Yeah, everyone's range is different. That's a beautiful thing. As we go wide, we engage the back muscles fiercely. For 4, this is it. Pick up the pace. Yes, good. For 3, up and wide. Yes. For 2, up and wide. Last 1, up and wide. Don't you dare drop the arms. Bring your hands into a prayer in front of your face. Lift the elbows as high as your shoulder joint. Try to squeeze your arms together. Yes. Keeping the arms shoulder height if possible. If they don't come together, just that action of bringing them together is a lot of sensation. And pulse up. Hands are up and away from your face. Little teeny tiny 2-inch tiny pulses. Good. For 4. Yes. For 3. Stay with me, baby. Don't quit on yourself. You got this. Last 2. And 1. Release the arms. Oh my goodness, that's so nice. Now we get to focus on the core, which I think is everyone's favorite besides the booty. Yes. Sit your fine booty on the dance floor. We're getting into the core. We start by laying down. Extend the legs straight. Don't let this relaxed posture fool you. We're going to get into the core. On your exhale, you cross the body with the right arm and drive the left knee in. So we're working on opposites, yes? The left leg never lowers. You're just driving left knee in for this laying bicycle and across the body. Glorious. There she is. You look rather good this morning. Good. For 4. For 3. Last 2. And 1, same but different. We're going to alternate straightening the leg and bending her in. Oh, yes. Turn up the spice level, babes. Good. Knee drive, leg lift, just like this. Knee drive, leg lifts. Glorious. For 5, a little faster. Ha! For 4, We stay. Last 3. Yum. 2. You. And 1. Hold the bent knee in. Lift the right leg high. Take this bicycle by interlacing your hands, reaching your clasped hands and straight arms on the outside of your left leg, and pulse in with your left knee while pulsing down with the straight right leg. Just like this. A little burnout, baby. Good. Glorious for 5. Stay. 4. Squeeze. Smile the face. For 2. And 1. Relax. Take an in-breath, hands overhead. Yum. Exhale fully. Another, just like that. Breathe in, totally saturate your lungs with oxygen. Yum. And exhale fully. Cute. We go both ways, right and left. So peel yourself up into a crunch already, engaging your core, looking at your belly button, reaching her down towards your aloe yoga mat. Cross the body with the left shoulder, drive the right knee in, working in opposites, opening and squeezing, opening and engaging. Knee drive on the right side. Now, go for reaching your shoulder to your knee, not elbow to knee. So it's even furthering the range of motion and the mobility in your spine and the strength of your core, baby girl. Open and close. You can have the right arm down or behind your head, dealer's choice. Good for 4. We stay here for 3. It's a spicy for 2. Last one, hold. And as we extend, now we alternate. Knee drive to leg lift. There she is. Knee drives to leg lift. This side is always a little spicier. It makes sense. We just did the other side, but stay. We don't want to have uneven abs, baby. Cross, leg extension. Knee drive, leg extension. Good. Just for 3. Yum. Last 2. Glorious. Last one, hold, pause for a cause. Take the left leg up. So now you're holding this side bicycle position. Interlace your hands in front of your face. Extend your clasped hands over on the outside of the right leg. Stay here and start to pulse your chest up. Pulse the right knee in and pulse the left leg down. Do what you can. Stay here. Enjoy the spice. You got this. You are so strong for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Traditional bicycle. Don't think about it. Just do it. This is your burnout. This is your end of your class. Leave it all on the mat. Yes. How far can you cycle right here? Good for 4. Stay for 3. We move. Last 2. And such a good spicy sculpt. It's amazing what you can get done in 30 minutes. I so appreciate you practicing with me, playing full out on the dance floor. I have tons of yoga, sculpt, fitness classes here on YouTube just for you. So make sure you like and subscribe and do all those things because it helps me deliver you these full-length guided classes. But wherever you are, stay hydrated and I hope you have the most beautiful day. Namaste, Tani Janae.